Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for part 8 of our webinar series. This is so exciting. I can't believe that we're up to 8 already. My name is Jacqueline Menconi, and I'm a professional makeup artist out in New Jersey, and I do a lot of commercials and bridal and television and some film. And we are here today with Sophia, but before I introduce Sophia, I'd like Leigh Raeder to introduce herself.
Hi everybody, my name is Leigh Raeder, and I've been in the cosmetology industry for 22 years, and I learned all aspects of the profession, so I have a lot of knowledge and experience, and I am in Wisconsin. So thanks for joining us, and I'm happy to be here as well with Sophia, so I'll let you introduce her, Jacqueline.
Woo! Okay, great. So guys, we have Sophia here today, Sophia Chau Hoang, and she is up in Montreal in Canada, and Sophia is the founder and owner of Iashpro. It's Lash Extensions. She has a background in aesthetics and started custom blending cosmetics for her clients in 2012. In 2014, Sophia added professional makeup artists to her list of achievements. She's been working with many photographers internationally, traveling to Toronto, Italy, Vietnam, and so on for contracts with magazines and fashion shows. She also does event makeup for her clients, and her passion is to meticulously, I love that you wrote that, meticulously enhance each individual's beauty. So Sophia, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I can't wait to ask you the first question, and that's going to be, please tell us how you got started in the beauty industry. So we want to hear from day one, you know, what were you doing? Were you doing anything beforehand? You know, were you always in Toronto? I mean, not Toronto, in Montreal. Give us the whole story.
First of all, I would like to say hi to everyone and thank you for joining us. Can I say some Vietnamese?
Sure, yeah, go. Yeah, go ahead.
Xin chào các anh chị và các bạn. Cảm ơn các anh chị và các bạn đã đến tham dự chương trình hôm nay. Hy vọng sẽ có một dịp nào đó mình nói tiếng Việt không thôi ha. Okay, so are you ready? Are you really ready to hear my long story?
We're ready. We are so ready.
Maybe to start, I'm going to bring you back to 2001 when I first came to Canada from Vietnam when I was 21 years old. So I did my final graduation exam in business college about a few days before I left the country. So yeah, when I came here, my friends there, they celebrate graduation and all that, and I was here and watching them. So I came here thanks to my uncle and my aunt who sponsored me as a live-in caregiver program. That's how I came to Canada. So the first 2 years was really hard for me because I was staying home and I was doing live-in caregiving job, which I didn't expect to do because I'm very active. I have to go out there. I'm not a stay-at-home girl. So yeah, it was really, really tough for me. I missed my family. I missed my friends. And my self-esteem was so low. Like, it was really not a good time for me, those 2 years. And then my little hero came to save me, which is my husband. He came and we got married 2004, and we have the first daughter. But that time I was trying to sponsor my parents and my brother from Vietnam. So I was working, and since I came to Canada, that's my mission. So even though I went through so much, I wanted to give up. I wanted to go back to Vietnam, but I thought of my mission that to bring my family here to stay. So that helped me to go through all that. And I work in the manufacturers. I work in clothing store. I used to do two jobs at the same time, like two full-time jobs at the same time. It was really hard. Yeah. And then finally, when my parents arrived in 2009, then I'm like, okay, this is time for me to start thinking for myself. So I started to do eyelash extensions. That was the only thing I could think of at that time, to be able to stay home with my daughter. That time I have two. And then I got pregnant again. The third one came. After the third one, when she's about 2 months and a half, my cousin Lucy and Anthony, they call me, and from Toronto, and I'm in Montreal. They call me and they say, next Sunday there will be an amazing lady coming from Texas. She's gonna teach makeup, and there's a new thing that there's nobody in Montreal is doing. So when I hear that, I love it. I love the idea. So I was interested, and they say, have you heard of the Custom Land Foundation? I'm like, no, what is it? And they asked, do you wear foundation? I'm like, no, I hate foundation because I feel so sticky on my face, and I couldn't find a good match for myself and for my mom. Like we bought foundation and we had to always exchange, and I felt bad for exchanging the foundation. So we ended up not buying anymore. Well, so she told me about the Custom Land Foundation. I'm like, wow, that sounds very nice. I've never heard of it, and I don't think anybody in Montreal is doing it. So it was back 2012. And they talk a little bit about Tiffany, the teacher that was coming to teach in Toronto. And I'm like, but there's no way that I could go. I have a baby, 2 months old baby, and you give me like 6 days to prepare to go to Toronto, 7 hours drive. And I'm like, no, I don't think I could go. I'm sorry. But then the fire in me didn't let me, didn't leave me alone. So they called me again to ask me, like, to encourage me to go. And finally, I told my mom, I was breastfeeding at that time. So I told my mom that, do you want to go with me? We're going to take the bus. So I'm going to be in class, and I'm going to just run out and breastfeed her. And you're going to be just outside. And she said, okay, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. And we did it. We took the bus. I took the bus first time ever to Toronto. And we had to take the train, subway or train, whatever, to go to my cousin nearby so she can go and pick us up, because she was pregnant also at that time. So, yeah. So the first time I went to Tiffany's training, when I had my baby outside, sometimes she cried. I feel bad for the class when they were like focusing, listening to Tiffany, and she was crying, so I had to run outside, breastfeed, and then go back in. And that time I didn't wear makeup, and Tiffany really, really changed my mind about myself. So I started to realize that I have to love myself and take care of myself before I can take care of my kids and my family. So yeah, Tiffany, I'm sure you both met Tiffany, right? And she has that kind of energy. I don't know how to explain, but the kind of energy that you can absorb that for yourself.
Yeah.
So that was the first training. For numerous training after that, I was addicted to her. So I went to, I don't know how many until now, maybe 20 trainings of Tiffany, because every time
Wow.
she teaches different things, right? And yeah, and from there
And
I
you know
started.
what, Sophia, I just want to interrupt you for one moment. So to everybody listening and watching this on the replay, Sophia's referring to Tiffany Long, who we actually interviewed a couple weeks ago. So if you didn't get to tune into that webinar, make sure that you check that out another time. Okay. All right. So thank you. Sorry, Sophia. Go right ahead.
No problem. Yeah, you should watch her video. It's very inspiring. Um, where was I? So after that training, I came home and I started to custom blend foundation for people I know, for my clients, because I had a clientele for Lash Extensions already.
Mm-hmm.
And since I started custom blend foundation, I found out I wasn't a makeup artist yet at that time. I found out
Oh,
that
so you were custom blending foundations for people, like bottles of foundation, right? You're custom blending bottles.
yeah,
You weren't even a makeup artist at that
no,
point.
no, I just
Okay,
learned
gotcha.
makeup. I just learned makeup by myself, through books, through YouTube, through videos, stuff like that. But I
Mhm.
wasn't a makeup artist. I wasn't trained at all.
Wow.
Yeah, so Tiffany's training was the first official makeup training for me that time.
Wow.
Yeah, so when I do custom blend, I do some touch up on clients and they like it and it trigger me, it trigger me a little bit. Wow, I can change people face and the makeup actually it can change how people feel from the inside.
Mhm.
It's not
Right.
just the outside.
True.
Um, and I found
Mhm.
out that 99%. It's funny. I didn't know until I custom blend that 99% of women are not 100% satisfied with their foundation. Because if you ask every single one of them, do you like your foundation? No. Or let's say if yes, but there's always a but
Right.
in their answer.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm so glad that I can introduce them 100% customizable foundation for
Mhm.
themselves. I've changed many people's life. I know many of my clients, they have to buy two foundation and they mix every day, every morning.
Mhm.
And she even told me some day it's lighter, some day it's darker, some day it's perfect because you mix it. It's not always perfect.
Mhm.
And I'm sure as a makeup artist, like sometime when you do bridal or whatever, you know that you have to mix the foundation. And uh, what you do is you sell to that person the two foundation, and they have to do that at home, right?
Right.
But now
Right.
with the custom blend, we can put everything in one bottle for them. And then yeah, so through the custom blend, I went back again for Tiffany's training again and again, and with my friends and people surrounded me who was doing also custom blending are makeup artists. My friends like Dow, Pam, they're so amazing. I don't know if you know them, Dow Van
I don't think
and
I know them personally, but
I know
maybe
Pam.
we've seen each other.
Yeah, Pam.
Yeah.
Both of them are amazing, and they inspire me to become makeup artists. Because I saw how they
That's
can
great.
transform someone into a superstar, some normal person into a superstar, and I really like enjoy. And I took an official training with Tiffany to become a professional makeup artist 2 years ago. And since then, I've been doing a lot of test shot with photographers, and from the test shot, I have contracts, I have jobs from there. So I think for makeup artists who are just starting, don't be shy to do test shot with photographers, but you have to make sure you have photos after the shot, after the photo shoot, because you have to ask a lot of questions and see the photographer's work before you decide to go and work with them. Because if we collaborate with good photographer, we have good portfolio. That's one thing that I think. And another thing that I learned throughout my journey is that I always take opportunities that are offered to me. So my first, after I got the license from Tiffany, I did a test shot with the photographer. Actually, he's my brother. He's an amazing photographer. He built his name in such a short time in Canada. But he's like a saint to me in beauty industry. He's like a saint. Like I could never imagine I could collaborate with him. So after I got my license, and I'm like, I know he's my brother, but I don't want to cross the line in professional industry, you know. But I'm like, can I do a test shot with you? And he's like, okay, sure. So we set up a photo shoot, and I did it with him, and luckily he liked my work. He said, you're really good. And then a few months later, he had a contract to Italy, and he signed me in the contract. So I was able to go to Italy.
That is amazing. That's so great. So you went from you were in Vietnam. I'm just going to recap this before we go on to the next question. You were in Vietnam. You came to Canada when you were 21, right? To live, you were living with some family, but you were working as an in-home, like elder care kind of thing. Okay.
Live-in
care.
You were
doing that. Live-in care. Oh, live-in care. You were trying to sponsor your parents and your brother, right, to come to Canada as well. Okay. At 21, people. She has all of this in her mind when she's 21 years old. Okay. So so you meet your husband. You end up having 3 kids, right? All the while you go from live-in care to working with clothing and working at a warehouse or something, right? And then after that, you want to stay home more with your children, so you say, let me just try lash extensions.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then lash extensions, I'm just trying to make a nice linear report here. So lash extensions turn into your cousins bugging you to learn how to custom blend cosmetics, right? And then you said no because you just had a baby 3 weeks ago.
2 months and a half.
Oh, months. Okay, 2.5 months.
2 months.
Well, still, it doesn't matter. Still, 2.5 months ago. And you say no, they say yes. You say no, they say yes. And then you say yes. You drag your mom, who you successfully had brought your family over. You drag your mom 7 hours to a training.
We took the bus.
You took the bus to the training with a little baby. Okay, left your other 2 kids with your husband?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, took this newborn baby with you on the bus. I cannot. I'm just picturing this happening. Then you're at Tiffany's training. You're running out and back and forth, hearing the baby cry. You need to breastfeed your baby.
Yep.
Oh my God! And then so you start loving Custom Blend, and then you somehow 2 years later move into makeup artistry, and then soon after that you're traveling to Italy with your brother, who happens to be this incredible photographer. Which, by the way, yeah, he's your brother, but if you weren't a great makeup artist, there's no way he would have brought you. That's his work. That's his work on the line.
Yeah.
So he knew that even though you just started, you were still very good and good enough even to go with him on a real job, paying job to Italy.
Yeah.
That is incredible. And we're going to get to what you're doing now in a little bit, but I want Leigh to ask the next question. I can't believe your story right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. So you also said that you ended up getting your makeup certificate. You did a course through Tiffany Long, so that got you certified as a makeup artist. But what tools have you used to really grow your skills, to get as amazing as you are? How did you do that?
Tool, you mean?
How did you start getting so good at makeup? Did you just start doing it? Are you a natural, or did it take you a while? How did you do that?
Yeah, I really admire people that have been doing makeup since they were young, and they style themselves nicely since they are young. Me, I came from nowhere. I came from nowhere. I remember when I was a teenager. I don't know why. I told my Mom, remember this. I will never ever wear makeup. I don't remember why. I think maybe because my cousin, if I put a lipstick, they make fun of me or whatever. So that's why I told my mom. And I came from nowhere, no makeup at all, until wearing full makeup and putting makeup on people's face. It took a lot of work, a lot of hard work from me. Some people, like I always say, some people are born with it, and some really have to work hard with tears, bruise to get it. So talent, maybe I have that artistic in my blood from my dad, I guess. But because the training from Tiffany was the one that really triggered it to appear, triggered me to use it, to really see that in me. So yeah, from the training, the teacher encourage you and give you like good comments, good compliment, and you feel more confident. From there, you do more and more makeup, and photographers all love it. So I build my confidence from one person to the next. And for sure, I practice a lot on my clients. I've done the challenge called 30 Days, 30 Face for a lot of women. All of that really helped me. And if I don't have a good quality makeup, I couldn't achieve what I want, and photographers they see the work through that, right? A lot, like some photographer work with me, they say that your work is close to perfect. I don't have to do a lot of touch up. I just change the color, whatever. I just change the like the filter, the color of the whole picture. That feels really good. So I've been using Modus Cosmetics, the whole line. I add a little bit of this and that, but I prefer to stick to one line because when I do photo shoot, when I do event and stuff like that, I bring only one brand with me. I feel like I'm more presentative. I'm more like professional.
Yeah.
And I really love the product. Really amazing. Yeah.
Well,
Especially
you know
the
what's
custom blend.
Oh yeah, the custom blend is incredible. The whole line's great, but I love that you said, you know, give a couple things here and there that maybe aren't motives because maybe motives doesn't carry it. But what's great about the company, and I know we've touched on this in other webinars, is that it's not one line. It's not one brand. It's a bunch of the best possible brands because it's a product brokerage company, right? Which means that Motives Cosmetics doesn't themselves, they don't manufacture and create these products, you know, from scratch, you know, with research and development and having warehouses and manufacturing plants and all of those employees that come with it and, you know, that whole mumbo jumbo.
Exactly.
Since Motives doesn't do that, they are able to pick and choose the very best of the top manufacturing plants, what they have to offer. So they'll go to, you know, one of the few, because there are only a few top manufacturing plants that create cosmetics and skincare. They'll go to all these different plants and they'll say, oh, I like this from here. I don't like this from here, so I'm going to go to that plant and get that. And then I'm going to, while I'm here, I'm going to add a few more great ingredients, and then I'm going to put my name on it. So that's what's really great about Motives is that you can still be branded. You can still brand yourself with a very high quality name, but also know in the back of your head that it's not just one line.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of the best possible lines that you could get. And now you, as the makeup artist who are so busy anyway conducting business and custom blending and lashing and all of that stuff, you don't have to then think, okay, so what do I now have to research that is the best eyeshadow, or that's the best eyeshadow primer, or that's the best, you know, you don't have to think about that because Motives already did it for you. And I think that's amazing, and thank you for bringing that up because I think that's very valuable. Yeah. So I think my next question, I want to briefly go back and ask you about your experience with custom blend. Okay, so your experience with custom blend, you had gone from doing lashes to now incorporating custom blending into your studio. So can you give me a general idea? I'm sure you don't have exact numbers or anything, but can you give me a general idea of whether adding custom blend was a good idea to your income?
It is a great idea. I was mentioned in the training that it's gonna add you more income and your clients will give you more loyalty, and it's true because it's funny, some of my clients, they used to do lashes with me, but you know, for lashes people take a break here and there, and I have one client, she doesn't do lashes anymore, but she still come to refill her bottle of foundation. And there's another one, because of the foundation, she come back to lashes sometime. So it's a no-brainer. It's got more income, a lot more income, because custom land is like a making money machine, right?
Yeah,
if we want to say that, because we can mark up in so much, because it's really customizable. It's like when you go and you have your own jacket done. So it's exactly the same thing, and it's more of a high-end service, because it's really absolutely you can absolutely customize depending on your client's need. Whatever they need, whatever their problem is, you can really fix that for them in just a bottle of foundation. It's not a foundation anymore. It's a skincare in a bottle, right?
Well, that's a great point. So with your aesthetics background, can you speak a little bit more about how it's skincare in a bottle also?
Because let's say if the client has a dry skin, we can add hydrator serum in the bottle. Or if she has very oily skin, you can add oil control to control the oil, the shyness. Or someone who's concerned about aging, we all concerned about aging, right? So we can add, we call it firming, ultra firming, but it acts like Botox, exactly. Thank you, Jack. It acts like Botox. It pump up the fine lines and wrinkles, and it's like we iron our skin every day with the product. The skin is going to get better, right? And then we even have the fringe benefit. It's great for fine wrinkle also. It really lifts. If you do a demo on client and you put the foundation on one side with the fringe benefit, after a few minutes, you can see it lifted a bit more than the other side.
I'm gonna have to try that. I've never done that before. I like that idea.
I saw Tiffany's event. I attended one, and I learned that from her. And actually, custom lens foundation itself is mineral, water-based, and oil-free.
Right.
Just that is good for our skin. It nourishes our skin, right? It's amazing.
And the fact that you had a hard time yourself ever finding the right color foundation.
Yeah.
So now you can mix any color, and it's formulated just for their color skin, which is valuable, I think. I mean, that's, like you said, most people don't like their foundation for the fact that they don't know what color to use or you know, what formula to use for their skin. So it's great that you've added that extra service to your business, you know. And that was going to be sort of my next question is, how do you go about promoting yourself and getting new clients to come and see you for their makeup? Is it a lot of word of mouth, referrals? You know, how do you build that?
Yeah, it's more of word of mouth in my case. And I guess for the business background in Vietnam, it helped me a little bit in marketing and administration, my business. So I actually give people $5 coupon if they refer their friends. You know, they can use $5 to foundation or to lash service. If someone comes to me every 2-3 weeks for lashes, $5 is a lot, you know. So from there, just like that. I just did that the first few times, and now it's more word of mouth. People come to me.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. It sounds like you're doing phenomenal.
That's such a great idea, too, with the coupons. And for the people that are tuning in live right now, I want to remind you that there is the question section for you. And at any time, you could be asking your questions, and we'll be able to answer them towards the end, okay? But I want you to make sure that if you have any questions, whether it's for Sophia or if it's for Leigh or it's for me, please ask us, okay? Thanks. Leigh, did you have a next question ready to go, or would you like me to?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. So we already know that you use custom blend, and that you chose to partner with Motives because of the quality of the products, right?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't partner with Motives. I love the product and everything, but I didn't want to bother. I have enough on my plate. I have 3 kids, and they're all small. But then I've been using the product, and so my cousin explained to me, "You've been using anyways, and why not become a partner and you get it cheaper, right?"
Right.
I'm still thinking. I was still thinking, still it's the business. When you start a business, you have to put 100%. When I do something, I have to put 100% of myself in it. I was thinking, and then when I say, let me do a trial to see how the business work. So my cousin Lucy, Anthony, and my mentor Kevin, his wife Anne, Dow, Pam, Tia, like a lot of them came all the way from Toronto to Montreal. 7 hours. They drove at night, no sleep, ran to my event and started my event for the whole day, and then we went and have dinner at that time, and I talked to them, and that's a great group of people. I wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
That's what made me decide to partner with Motives. It's not just the product, it's the people around it. Yeah.
Wow. So they drove 7 hours, right?
Yeah.
7 hours. And did you know them really before that?
No.
Or
I only knew my cousin. My cousin were the only.
So a group of strangers, except for your cousin, drove 7 hours to help you with an event that you were doing for the first time.
Amazing, right?
That's incredible. That's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right?
I was really crying that time. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Wow. So supportive. That's very supportive. So that kind of don't let me put words in your mouth, but did that make you feel like if you did decide to partner with that team, that you would be in business for yourself but not by yourself, basically?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that was the feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great. That's
and
great.
Until now, it's been 4 years. I've partnered with Motives, and they're still supporting me every single day. Yeah. Great people. Yeah.
That's great. I have that experience too with the people that I work with directly. I also partnered with the line back in 2012. And still to this day, everybody is just so helpful and supportive every day, every single day, every single minute of the day.
Exactly.
So the next question that I have, I'm sorry, Leigh, did you have another question?
Yeah, I mean, I just really want to know, I know you've talked about custom blend and things like that, but what are the other advantages? You say partnering with a company. What are some of the other advantages that you have? One I can think of is not having to stock a lot of product, but having a website that you can send your clients to.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to maybe talk about some of the prepackaged products as well, and I know you mentioned that the photographers love the products and your work and how amazing it looks for photography. So do you want to just touch on that as well?
Sure, because when we do photo shoots, right, we cannot bring, this is my kit of custom lens. I love it. My, exactly. I cannot bring this kit to photo shoot. It's more for clients. So photo shoot, I use their pre-packaged foundation. It's called liquid powder foundation. That's I myself really like it because it photographs really, really well. And I use all their products, like the gel eyeliner is, I think, is the most blackest gel eyeliner I've ever seen. It's so creamy also. And like when I do photo shoot, I use all Motives products. Oh, and recently we did, actually this is the second year, last year and this year, we sponsor for Miss Earth Canada. So we did it last year and they really liked the job, so they call us back this year. And that's why I built a team, and we all use Motives Cosmetics exclusively.
Wow,
and
that's great.
All the girls look amazing. Yeah.
I bet they do.
Awesome.
Yeah,
they do.
And then can you touch a little bit more on the second part of Leigh's question with, you know, whether you, with Motives, do you have to have a million things in stock all the time?
No.
You know, you have the website, you know, give us an idea of that.
Yeah, we have the website, which I really love because I send the website to my friend in Toronto, in Hamilton. It's about like 10 hours, 9 hours from here. And they can get it through my website, and I get the profit in my account, and that's money. It's money, or I can use to buy more product. And then even Vietnam, my friend in Vietnam, they get product from me through the website also. It's really far, right? And the company take care of the shipping and everything. So if anything broken, anything, they just we just contact with the company and they take care of that. And the profit again goes into my account. Most of the time, when I do makeup, I don't bring my stock. I don't have stock anyways. So people will ask if they like the product. I can order for them because some people, they don't want to go online. I can order for them, and they next appointment they come and they pick them up, or I can send them the website and they order themselves and ship directly to their house. And all of the clients who order my stuff on the website, they really satisfied with the service. It takes only like 2 days. 2 days only to ship directly to their house. So
that's really good.
Yeah, very fast. Yeah, and there was a few that they had some problem. The package is broken, whatever. The company deal with it very fast. Also, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's
and so the website itself, I think it's an amazing idea. It's for proactives, like for makeup artists who just want to use product, buy product at cost, and retail. That's amazing for them. That's good enough. But then myself, I want more because I don't think I'm gonna run around like this for the rest of my life, right? So I have to think for the future. I want to stay home also with my kids. I want to spend more time with them. I love my job, but I don't think in the next 10 years, whatever, I'm gonna be running around again. So I chose to be to partner with them as a franchise owner. So the unfranchised owner, you have the website, not just Motives, but you also have the shop.com and you have more on the website.
Right.
It's the whole package in one business.
Right.
And it works just like a franchise. It just works as a franchise, but it's online. And you don't have to buy expensive fee. I think it costs at least, any franchise out there, it costs at least like 200,000, right? But this one,
Normally, yeah.
it's like only now today it's like 400 just to get the franchise, right? So that's one part of I really like, and the franchise is gonna tie you to the business. You can, let's say, if you own McDonald's, you cannot just leave the McDonald's and you go on vacation and it's gonna work by itself. You have to be there, take care of it.
Right.
But the unfranchised, you can work anywhere because online. So you just need your phone or your laptop, whatever have internet, you can control your business. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And again, I love this because you can work anywhere and you have people around the world to support you.
Right. Literally around the world.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And the compensation plan is amazing. The company, the owner is JR and Lauren. They are very generous. The way they pay us, it's just there's no second company that give you the same compensation plan.
Yeah, you know, it's so interesting that you say that because I know that the stats are, at least for last year, right? Because I don't think this year's stats will be out until a few more months. But last year's stats, they paid out more than half of the company's income back to people like us. Like well over half. Yeah, over half of their income was redistributed to us in form of dollars.
Wow.
So that's pretty unheard of. I think we have time for about one more question, right? Right, Leigh? Probably?
Yeah. One more. Yeah.
It's do you have one?
No.
Or would you? Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. This has to be a good one. Okay. So we've covered a lot. What can this even be right now? I have so many questions.
I have a good news to share with you. That yesterday I was officially accepted to start working tomorrow. Friday, as makeup instructor at the school. And I'm going to teach.
Exciting.
I know.
I'm going to teach in English and French. So I'm a bit nervous because my French is not that great. But I am good enough to communicate. So hopefully the girls will tolerate me.
That's amazing. Congratulations. So, okay,
that is so exciting.
Let's backtrack just a second here. You just recently started being a professional makeup artist like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And now, only 2 years later, a prestigious makeup school in your area is asking you to teach there.
It's not just because they saw my portfolio. It's because both of my two teachers there used to teach me at my aesthetics and the advanced makeup. They both strongly recommend the school about me to teach there. So I'm so blessed to have so many. Yeah, I'm so blessed to have so many amazing people around me that believe in me. That's one of the most important things that I would like to share to new makeup artists. Surround yourself with amazing people and people who bring the best in you.
Yeah.
Whoever brings you down, pull you down, telling you that you cannot do it, stay away from them.
Yeah. That's so important. Very important.
That is one of the most important things that you've said tonight, because really, if you are the person that you surround yourself with, basically, right? So if you only are around people that are negative and they're comfortable in their own misery, basically, and they're not trying to change, they're complaining all the time, but they're doing nothing to change their situation, it's very, very easy to slip right into that groove, that same groove. If you want anything different for yourself, and this could be in any industry, not makeup artistry, right?
Exactly.
But if you want something different for yourself, surround yourself, surround your family with positive people who are doing it, who are already doing it. So if you are a makeup artist or an aspiring makeup artist, but you're not happy with where your career is, well, guess what? Maybe a good idea is to network with other makeup artists who you admire and see what they're doing, and then see if you can also do that. Yeah. Because that just makes sense. That just makes sense. They can let them guide you. You know, if somebody's willing to take you through these steps and teach you and mentor you and partner with you in any capacity, I think it's just silly not to take advantage of that. It really is. That was a great point to bring up, and I hope that the aspiring makeup artists or the makeup artists that are maybe not happy where they are in life right now as far as their career goes, I hope that they really took note of that. I really do.
Yeah. And now everyone can probably realize why we had you on, Sophia, because you have just grown so fast as an artist. And that's amazing, because there are a lot of people out there that are sort of stuck and they're not really sure, like, how do I get to the next level? So, you know, you are really doing it. So I'm just very impressed, and I'm really proud of you. And
thank you.
I'm really excited to follow you, and I can't wait to see what you do next, because you're just amazing. You're just truly amazing. So
you are. Please, and I will add inspiring to that long list. Of words. But I encourage everyone that's on live or that's tuning in after the fact on the recording. All of our social media info is on the screen right now, right? Hopefully I did that correctly.
Yep.
Everybody can see it. Okay, great. Please follow us. Follow me. Follow Leigh. Follow Sophia. Check out what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. We are working artists, and we're doing it. We're making it work, and we're custom blending, and we're doing makeovers, and we're working on fashion shoots, commercials, whatever, bridal, whatever it is, we're doing it. So we'd love for you to follow us and ask us any questions that you may have. And on that note, I want to, before we wrap everything up, I just want to make sure that if you're listening to us and you're a little bit interested on you want to learn more basically about the motives opportunity and custom blending and the whole shebang, please reach out to either one of us or whoever forwarded you this link or told you about tonight, because everybody will be more than happy to tell you about it and to educate you. Right? Leigh, do you have anything to add?
No, that's great. And like you said, we all support each other, and I love that, because usually in an industry when it's really competitive and it can be really, cutthroat, we truly do have this network of people that just really supports one another, and there's nothing like it. So definitely reach out to the person that shared this with you, because, you know, and maybe it's not for you, but at least check it out.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
So thank you so much, Sophia. If anybody does have any questions at all, we do have a couple minutes yet. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and type them in the questions area, and we will definitely answer those as best as we can. It can be anything, and of course, like Jacqueline said, you can always reach out to us, you know, after this as well. But yes, so thank you, Sophia, very much.
Thank you, ladies. It's such an honor to be live with you both. I was really nervous. I was really nervous until yesterday. We call. I had a phone call from you, and you guys are such amazing, down to earth people. So
thank you.
That helped me.
we like to have fun. You know, we're all about having fun and just really helping each other out. So I'm so glad that our paths meet, and we all get to be on this tonight. So,
can I get a cheers, ladies?
It is not wine. I don't drink alcohol. I'm allergic to alcohol, so this is aloe juice I'm drinking.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Delicious. Cheers. Which one is that? Is that the cranberry or the pomegranate or the kiwi strawberry?
Kiwi strawberry. My kid's favorite.
That's my favorite.
Oh. I always
That's
have
my favorite one.
I always have at least 3 bottles in case, because my oldest, she knows every time that she feel like pain at the throat, she's like, Mom, I think I need aloe juice.
Amazing.
No, right away, it helps them. That's why they know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good
too.
I was just going to say that.
It's good for the stomach too.
Yeah.
For the digestive.
Yeah, great for your digestive tract. All right, ladies. So I think we're okay with questions right now. So let's go ahead and end the recording and end the session for today. And again, Sophia, thank you so much for joining us. You were excellent. Great job. Fabulous. Leigh, thank you as always. My co-host.
Thank you. Thank you. Always
thank
you.
Don't forget to follow us and let us know if you have any questions. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a great night.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.